Hi! Once again, like I told you, it's going to be part two. What was it again?
First it was why a relationship can't be. Relationships.
Okay.
Now,
And once again, I'm Flint C. Davis, and this is my student, otherwise known as Billy the Kid. But Billy, what the fuck is your goddamn last name again?
Oh, I need to know basic.
Fuck you. They heard the last one. What was it?
Miller. Like
Miller.
Miller Lite.
Miller. Okay. Billy Miller Lite Kid. There we go. He's going to kill me by the time the night's over with. But anyway.
I'm already halfway there.
I wish this was Jack in this bottle. But anyway, okay. To continuation of what we were talking about earlier, we are now going to be talking about relationships / marriages. And,
oh shit, a very touchy subject for gays.
And I've also noticed that my audio is kind of off a little bit, and I apologize for that. And one of these days I'm going to have to install a different camera. Oh well. But, here we go. Now I'm going to start off with my bitching session about marriages. Okay. People like quote the Bible. Getting tired of hearing that. They say man and woman can get married anytime they want, but a man and a man can't get married, and a woman can't get married. That is bullshit, folks. Because if you're happy, leave them the fuck alone. Okay? That is it. If they're happy, they're happy. Because here's the way I see it. It's going to sound kind of wrong, and I apologize for this way it sounds. A gay person gets married to another gay person, that's going to cut down on what? The population, because they're going to adopt, okay? They're going to adopt to carry on their family. They're not going to. They can't conceive each other unless a woman and a woman get married, and then they get out of civil insemination or whatever. And I can tell he has something to say. Come on. Man.
Also, and where he goes with that. If I can find that special someone, I'm not going to have a kid. I'm not going to enter my penis in a woman's vagina. It's not for me. I want to adopt 2 kids. I want a little boy, and I want a little girl. That's 2 kids that will have a loving home, someone that will take care of them. Yeah, they might have to say Daddy 1 and Daddy 2, but you know what? My kid's going to be happy. They're not going to be stuck in a home.
You see, what people are afraid of, though, big man, is that they raised in a house full of a same-sex family. It was going to cause them irreparable damage. Hi, I may be irrelevant of a madman, but I'm also quite sane at the same time. I was raised in a house full of women. My mother is gay, okay? She was with a gay woman. Yes, I'm biologically her son. It does not mean that I have been irreparably damaged, okay? So what? Let them do what they need to do to be happy. They ain't hurting you. They ain't hurting me. They ain't hurting over here. What? Oh yeah, hold on. Let's go off on the subject of the Christians and the hardcore Bible thumpers. Oh, God's wrath. They're going to do this and blah 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 blah.
And before you go any further, let me say one thing. All you Christians out there that go by the Bible, I was raised Catholic. I have read that Bible from front to back. And it states, thou shalt not judge anyone. The only one to judge is on Judgment Day, and that's the Lord Himself. If you judge, you are committing a sin. If you are a true Christian, you would know that.
What's one of the saying? At least the first without sin cast the first stone. What's the first one without sin cast the first stone or some shit like that? I forgot the exact words.
I don't know the exact words, but also I live by one rule, and that is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So if you want to hate on me and put me down, well, I'm going to do the same thing to you. I'm human. Every gay person out there is human. And how you treat them is how that affects their lives. Anything to add?
Yeah, that just burns me, okay? Because I've told this to, so I have gay friends. I, personally, am not gay. Yes, I'm like those other typical males out there. I hate to admit it. We've had this conversation. I can see 2 girls going at it.
But I can't see two girls going at it.
He can't see two, but I can see two girls going at it, but I cannot see two guys going at it.
But does it bother you?
No.
Okay.
But at the same time, I've gone as far as seeing two guys kiss. That don't bother me. Granted, maybe we'll go like start twitching a little bit, but I ain't gonna go run over and be like, "You can't do that. You can't do that." No, you can't tell someone what they can and cannot do. I forgot. Is this America? We're the land of the free. Hello.
No, it's called the land of the judge. Because everyone, well, not everyone, but most of the United States citizens judges someone else. They will be your friend to your face, but they will stab you in the back quicker than you can say anything.
I don't know if, like I said before, me and him have been together for 2 days now. I don't know what he can say about me being trust me or not, but I'm pretty sure he can tell you that I'm not going to be the one to stab in the back.
Well, I can also say one thing. When I got in this truck, I was not going to say that I was gay. That's one thing I usually don't do, and that's why my face is not being put on this computer.
At this time.
At this time. Probably for a very long time, unless it goes national or some shit like that. I doubt it. But, whenever he started telling me about his family, about his mom being a lesbian, how he's very accepting of everything, made me feel very comfortable with myself. I am friends with a straight guy, and don't take this personally, but I've had straight friends in the past that if their girlfriend don't give it up, they come to me. Straight guys. So half of you straight guys viewing out there that will sit there and downgrade a gay guy, well, I got news for you. You got something to hide.
You're a closet freak waiting to happen, dude.
You're either a closet freak, or you run to your little gay friend that you're always picking on and asking for a blowjob. Because guess what? I went to military school. Out of 40 people in military school, there was 3 gay guys, me and 2 others. And about 8 people in there that knew he was gay, that would not even try being gay out in the real world, they came to us. Man, I really need to get relieved. I need to do this. Hypocrite. Exactly what it is. And you know what? People like that make me very sick.
Dan, once again, we're talking about a very touchy subject, and Dan, we've already gone 7.5 minutes on this little discussion. And I'm probably sure we're going to at least do 2 or 3 more, at least maybe a couple more videos. Because this is nice and hot, and we're going to be doing this for a while. But, and what else could there be said?
Now, we can get back on the subject of marriage, too.
Yes.
Now, yeah, it may state in the Bible that a man cannot be married to a man and a woman cannot be married to a woman. But, who wrote that Bible? 12 straight men. If God did not want us on this earth, we would not be here right now.
I'm going to go back to my second edition of this video. I don't remember hearing him saying it or not, because I showed him my videos when we started this whole thing. If I could be taught how to read the original, untranslated Bible, I would, ancient Hebrew, Sumerian text, I don't know. I want to be able to read it word for word. Because I don't want to translate. Because each translation, every time someone translated it, something is missing from the original words. Now, for all we know, the original written was, basically, a loose translation of that was, as long as you're happy, go fuck a hole. Okay? It don't matter if it's a man or a woman. It could be a one day that got down translation and a guy saw it and said, oh no, only a man and woman. That is a sin if you don't do this. If you do that. And everybody who knows me, sees me the way I talk with my hands. I talk with my body. I am very fucking passionate about what the fuck I say. And yes, I cuss a lot. That is one reason why my videos cannot be put on a Christian website. I have a friend of mine he is a devout, hardcore Christian, and he knows that I'm not. But he also knows that we come to a common ground. But I have friends that are gay. I have friends that are not. I have friends who are atheists. I have a lot of friends. Don't know where I came from, but they have a lot of friends, and they like talking to me, which I still tried to figure that out. But anyway, I guess it's my charming magnetic personality.
Oh, get over yourself. Back on subject. Shit. the Looney Tunes channel.
But anyway, the gay band marriage should be revoked. Period. Paragraph.
Now, I will say one thing.
Who are they hurting?
Before you go any further with that. Now, I have a lot of gay friends because I am gay. And I will tell you how I feel about that whole gay subject. It's very touchy, yes. It hurts that we cannot be treated as equal, and this right here is supposed to be a freedom country to where we're able to do what we want to. But I don't need a piece of paper telling me that I'm in love with someone I will spend the rest of my life with them. You know what? I can stand up there and I can say my vows to the man that I love, and that's all I need.
I guess that goes back to religion as well. And there's another reason why I like the Wiccan religion. I don't know what his current religion is, but he knows that I'm Wiccan. I've been reading upon the marriage vows, which one am I looking for? Ceremony. I've been reading on marriage ceremony for Wiccan pagan religion. It's called hand fasting. And believe it or not, that would be perfect for you. They basically take a silk, not silk, but a piece of rope or silk cloth, and you say your vows. You say it in the nature. You say it in a little archway. You say, I do love you, blah, blah, so forth and so on. And they wrap your hands together. Then you bring your hands apart and bring them back together. And that rope, silk, sloth, whatever, will form a knot. And that represents your love and affection forevermore with each other.
Devotion.
Your life devotion.
Because that's what marriage is, people. What y'all don't realize, y'all get out there so young and say, I'm in love with this person. But the thing is, you don't understand the difference between love and lust. Lust is a sin.
And I guess I'm a victim of that myself, because once again, I've been married 3 times and I'm working on my 4th.
So there you go. That is a sin. It states that you are to find that one. And it is a sin to get divorced. You're supposed to spend the rest of your life with that one person. You're not even supposed to have sex unless you're married.
But, wow. Yes, the madman is speechless for a minute or so. But, because, yeah, that's a very touchy subject with everybody. It's marriage. People have their own reasons why they shouldn't be married. Why this? Why that? I'm like, why not? Okay? If it doesn't bother you, leave it the fuck alone. Okay?
But see, that's the thing. It will never be left alone. But what y'all gay haters out there don't realize, and non-Christians, is that we're coming out. And we're coming out strong. Every day, more and more and more come out. The gay community is rising. So there's only one thing you can do. Accept it. If not, hit the fucking door.
And looks like we've burned through another episode. And give me another 10 minutes and we'll be back here again. Once again, this is Flint C. Davis. And we might have more to say on marriages. We might have more to say on something else. We may go back all the way to episode 2 to religion. Hell, we don't know. Do we?
And the kid.
This is the kid. This is Chatterbox. This is the West Side Joker. For all who know me, love you. For all who hate me, fuck you. For all who don't care, doses.